To begin this project, I started out with just a basic canvas and used some Tim Holtz ink on it, and then also used just some regular plain cardboard from a box from our back warehouse. And I totally just ripped it and tore all kinds of pieces from the middle and the edges and inked it with regular color box ink. It comes in all different colors, pinks and maroons and purples. And to start, I'll just show just some of the inking I did on the canvas. And I used some Dusty Concord from the Distress Inks. It's a really light, well, it's a darker purple, but I also used Mill Lavender, which is a lighter purple. And I just kind of like blended the colors together to have a little fresh baby tones in there, pinks and purples for little girls. And before, when I did this, I had inked the whole entire canvas, and now I'm finding that since I'm going to be covering most of it up, you could just do about 3 to 4 inches into the center of it from the edges, and make sure you get your edges really good. Pretty much already have it inked for you, so you don't have to watch me do all that, but basically I just blended some pinks and purples together. And then I went and got this cardboard, and it's really easy. I just tore the edges, which I can do again. Just tear the edges, and I had to grab but pull into the middle to where you can see some corrugated, and then some pieces I even went as far as past the corrugated edge, just to give all kinds of texture details. And I chose to go over it with different hues of pink. I did some lighter pieces. And this color box is so cool. It has 6 different colors in one set. And a darker pink. Just went over the whole thing. I just had fun with it. There's no wrong to this at all. And then I even put a little bit of purple. Not too much, but you can see a little bit of the purple hue in there through some pieces. Once I had my cardboard and canvas inked, I just started playing with it, laying it down, seeing where I liked it. I actually liked having it come over the edge to where it's not perfectly on there and tilted a little bit. And then I got this box print paper from Prima, which comes in 6 different styles. This is the one that I used, and it is called Garden, this particular paper. And there's a couple other ones I'll show you. This one has like a framed edging in it. This one's plain, which is kind of cool if you wanted to put some designs on there for yourself. This one's really dark red, which is fun. And this one kind of reminds, we were talking about it earlier, of a blown up piece of a dollar bill or something. And it has like some blue inks on that one. Again with this, it's just like regular cardboard. I didn't want it to be just perfect the way that it comes, so I decided to make it match the cardboard I had done before. I went ahead and pulled a little bit on the edging to rip to show some of the corrugated. And again, you can just have fun with it and rip wherever or how much you want to just give it a distressed look. And if you wanted to do a piece from the middle, you can just take like a tool, a piece of pair of scissors, and dig in. These scissors are actually really awesome for using the fine tip points to grab from the center and tear a piece off. Let's see. And then I just went over those pieces with ink again, which is kind of cool because there already is some pink in this paper. And it actually, when I was done, ended up making it look like it was supposed to be like that. So I'm just adding some of this ink onto the pieces that I have torn. That'll be the only step I have as far as working with this paper. And this chalk. Well, it's called colored fluid chalk by Colorbox, so it's really cool. It actually has like a dry, chalky texture to it, and it's neat because it comes in these convenient little 6-packs where they all snap together, and you can just go from color to color. It's really nice for storing. Saves a lot of space. Now I have all my colors are chalking in there, and I'm just going to attach it with some glue dots and move on to the So Cute paper, which is a great name for this paper. This is the one that I used for this particular project. And this does come in 12 different styles. I'll just show you a few of them.
Good. Okay.
And a lot of the sewing details are around the edges, but there are some that flow throughout the middle. This has sewing all throughout it. I really love this paper because anything with Prima, you can just use it as is, the way that it comes, or you can make it your own, which is what I decided to do on this project. This is the actual paper, and if you remember, I only used it on the edging on the final project. What I did was I took these scissors, which we carry here. They're great precision scissors, and it comes in 3-pack. A larger set, medium set, and a really small pair. This just to kind of give you an idea. This is about how small they are. And they're great because it really does have a fine tip on it that's perfect for cutting around the design. Another thing that's really nice about this scissors case is that it does come in a nice little convenient pack zip-up pouch so that they are all together, and it has this like foamy material that the scissors hold nicely in. So that's just another nice little perk to these scissors, and you can find them at our website at customcrops.com. What I decided to do, I'm not going to actually do it because it's really just me going along the detail just to show you. Went over, cut throughout this all around, did it around the whole entire paper, and then cut through on the inside, which is where these scissors come in handy. You just poke a little hole through the inside, and then I went around the actual detailing, because this is where the sewing is, of the flowers and the vines all the way around. And then when I was done, it came out looking in one whole sheet, like a frame, and I decided to go an even step further and cut the edges to make it 2 corners so that I could use it on the full length of the canvas. So just make sure that you have your sewn side, edges up, because it does look good on either side, but you do want to have it on the colored side. It looks a little white, the stitching does on the back part. So just make sure you have it facing the right way. And I like to, again, make things that to where they aren't so perfect. I like to go over and kind of under to where it's not necessarily covering up perfectly. And on this edge, I decided not to go on the perfect corner of the canvas like I did on this side, and cover on to the box print cardboard paper and kind of corner and display that actual piece of paper. So again, it's not perfectly aligned.